the sounds for the Ultra Crude Podcast. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, John Cox, back for another episode of the Ultra Crude Podcast here on a Tuesday morning. With me, as always, the fabulous BMFJ. Say hello, BMFJ.
Hello, BMFJ.
Good gracious. You know what I mean, woman.
I know.
Fix your mistake.
Oh my gosh. I'm not fixing shit.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that. Well aware. We are not.
Mm-mm.
Not interested in fixing things. Hey, it's Tuesday morning. It's post Tennessee Mile. Obviously, we didn't get a podcast done yesterday.
Yeah, we did not.
But we're here for a little bit of coffee talk. A little coffee talk.
To be fair, we mainly didn't get it done because of me. I'll take full ownership of that. I forgot that even needed to happen.
Are you letting me know? Or are you letting other people know that you're taking ownership of that?
No, I believe in accountability.
Because I've been knowing.
I done been knowing.
I done been knowing.
Okay.
Well, here's the deal. Your hair's rubbing against the microphone, so you gotta fix that.
Sorry.
You chastised me for watching football Sunday night. And so I turned it on, what were your favorite programs, and you immediately fell asleep.
At like 5:30.
Yeah. And then you slept till about 9:30 the next morning.
Yeah, I did. It was good sleep. I needed it.
And then we went to lunch, and you immediately fell asleep in the car.
I did. It was good sleep.
On the way back from lunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You were so full of spirit and spunk and energy at 12:15 yesterday.
Yeah, but you weren't matching my enthusiasm, so...
I don't know what world you think I'm going to match your let's walk around the mall enthusiasm.
Listen, I needed to stay moving because if I stop, I will go to sleep. It was the same thing all weekend. I think I probably got, 4.5 hours maybe from Friday to Sunday morning.
I don't know what you'd be doing.
And as soon as I stop moving, I go sleepy time.
Oh, I'm aware.
So I have to stay moving. Part of walking around the mall, 1, was fun. 2, sip coffee. 3, stay moving. Fight the sleep monsters. That was the goal.
There is no greater adversity, enemy, or threat to your day-to-day life or happiness than sleep is.
It's true.
There is nothing in this world that you hate more than sleeping.
Yeah.
You hate it. You fight being tired like it was, the Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah.
You're entrenched into, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it.
And it surprises you every day that you need to sleep. Just every single day. You're so surprised that sleep will be required of you.
I can't believe it. It rolls around every day.
And then you get angry about it.
Yeah.
That you're tired. And then every morning when you wake up, also surprised.
Yeah.
Not happy about waking up either.
No, I'm not a good waker-upper.
You are a horrible waker-upper.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, so here we are.
What did we do this weekend? Why don't you tell the people?
We hosted a little race called the Tennessee Mile, which is our sister race to Mid-State Mile. It takes place on the same course, and we have different time divisions they sign up for. And it starts Friday for the longest division, and it runs through Sunday morning at 8 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've talked. People should know, but I mean, we've.
It should.
Yeah, we've told the race format for the past 17 weeks on this podcast.
Yeah, we have. But yeah, maybe someone just picks it up and listens on this one. They don't know what we got going on.
Ain't nobody listening.
God. Yeah, it was a really great weekend though. I loved it. I mean, and I do think you and I discussed this, but we had the overall average lowest temperature.
I don't know that we had the overall average lowest temperature. I'm just saying that
it seemed like it.
I think as the race is gone, there has been times where the race is colder, but I think from start to finish, this was the lowest average temperature we've had because it really just was kind of 33 degrees the entire time.
Yeah.
It didn't ever get warm on Saturday, not even for a fleeting moment. There was zero sunshine to be had. There was also no wind, which was real nice.
Ah, no wind. Oh my God. Y'all, it is it is noticeably cold, like 5 to 8 degrees colder when the wind is blowing out there, especially through that corral area.
That's how
It
wind
just kind
chill
of,
works.
yeah, but it just kind of funnels it like across those fields, and then you get that cold air that's coming out of the woods. It is miserable when it is cold and windy. But like no wind. I didn't even tamp down some of the tents. I still need to go take them down. I have to go out there and do things. But I had started on getting all the timing and stuff done because yesterday just didn't really happen for me in
No.
any form or fashion. And last week was crazy. Let's see, the heat went out, then half the electricity went out in our house on Thursday night due to having heaters plugged in because we didn't have heat. And the shitty wiring of the house and an old breaker box meant that it didn't kick the breaker when heaters were on, I guess, the same circuit. Instead, it just melted wires in our home that we weren't aware of. So thank God it didn't burn down. Uh, and I came back from getting sublimation paper so we could finish awards. And we had no electricity in the bedroom, both the bathrooms. So that was interesting. And Friday morning, as I was going to finish getting everything set up, because Thursday I was trying to get tents set up and it started sleeting and raining. And I didn't want to put all of those up and risk them collapsing or snow accumulating on them. It was really just ice. I got covered in a lot of ice trying to keep those up and working like they should. But then you had to hold it down Friday morning while the electrician was here, while the heat and air people were here, while I went out there and was scrambling to get everything else set up. It was more of a divide and conquer for us. We did some good cooking, and yeah, that saved me having to mix casseroles at 2 o'clock in the morning for breakfast. You you look a little traumatized. Are you remembering all of this now? And do you know
Yeah,
how
I
the
mean, it's
stress last week was?
it's logically the two rooms we had the heaters plugged into should not be on the same circuit.
Mhm.
Like logically, they should be two different breakers, and they were not. The electrician was kind of impressed they were the same breaker as well. I was like, yeah, this shouldn't do it. So it was a whole day thing. It was all day of an electrician in the house.
Moving stuff around because the to get up top a little scurry hole, we had to move a bunch of stuff in the bedroom and out of the closet because it's literally a little tiny hole in the back of a closet.
Yeah, like Viet Cong or something.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Anyway, it was a whole thing.
yeah, and race week's always pretty crazy, anyways. And I'm always a
It's
little
yeah. You know
frazzled.
what? I will say you were a rock star like all last week. You really were, and I don't know what combination of things that you need in your life to make that happen or like to make that repeatable. But I thought last week was a pretty good week. It was probably the best pre-race week we have ever had. I really felt like we were clicking and firing on all cylinders as a team.
Yeah, no, I thank you very much.
Like we didn't get to fussing or yelling or nothing. There was
Nah.
a moment where I went a little catatonic Thursday night, and you were laughing, and I didn't want any part of it. She said, "Don't touch me. You were not. You first of all this comfort. You were not trying to comfort me in any of this. This is not for me.
No.
Go away."
Well, thank you for your kind words.
But no, I really do. I think we had a great week. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the last couple of weeks have been good.
Yeah, they have. Stuff's been.
Like I don't know. It's probably a bad omen for the next 2 weeks of the year. As we barrel into the last 3 weeks of the year of this 2025, we probably used all the good ones up.
No, I think it's going to be setting the tone for next year. That's what I think. I'm going to stay optimistic and hopeful about that. But yeah, it definitely, I will say, before the race and everything, it definitely left me a bit more frazzled. I felt more scattered for sure. Just
How scattered do you have to be to feel scattered?
pretty fucking scattered. Like I know there's stuff that probably slipped through the cracks or I didn't get to or forgot and someone's just not reminded me yet. And we had some people who joined day of and race day, and I still have to like add those and just like little things. Um,
Hmm.
so I was waiting until I had my bandwidth. And people always want to know like where they place and stuff, and I hate making people wait. Like I can't stand for results to take forever to be posted. So
I
I
don't
definitely
think
want to get
two
that
days
today.
is forever.
For those people that finish on Saturday, then it's 3 days.
Race
That
is still going on.
yeah, hey, I agree.
No, no,
I
all you Saturday people that want your race results. The race had another 24 hours of running left, so just calm down.
it did.
Like it just,
It did.
yeah.
But
You didn't. I mean, and you didn't get home till late. I mean, you got home after dark Sunday.
yeah, I
Like I
stayed
did
out
my
there
John
late. So
things, and
which
I'm much more protective of my bandwidth than you are yours.
oh yeah, I just think mine's infinite and it's not.
I'm aware. I am aware of what you think, and I am also aware of my finite bandwidth.
And thank you so much for taking all those tent sides down. I really, really
God, so
appreciated
many
that.
tent sides.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I put them up. I am
Yeah.
aware. I am very much aware.
And we didn't even need them because it wasn't windy.
No, it was great. But I really appreciated that. But the trash is taken off. Usually the trash takes 2 or 3 weeks, and a couple raccoons getting into it a few times, and me having to
Like
pick
three
up
weeks is
trash.
generous.
Yeah. So, but it was in the bed of my truck. We didn't do the trailer,
Uh-uh.
which my brother offered it,
I'm kind of locked in there to
and I went,
get
no,
that
no, no.
trash hauled off.
I said, Tennessee Mile's always less trash than Mid-State. Like we definitely need it for Mid-State, but I said it makes me have to go ahead and handle it. So I
That it
did
did.
that.
Yeah, that it did.
The landfill was closed when I got out to Leapers Fork, but the dump was still open.
There you go.
So apparently, not a lot of people doing dumping on Sundays.
Hmm.
I think Sunday's a good trash day. It's a nice leisurely drive. I stopped at the market, got a slice of Hans Brothers pizza,
What?
pepperoni. I think that was probably the most I ate all
I
weekend.
brought you food.
I know you did. I know you did. I
And there's food there that you can eat.
Yeah, but I don't because it's for the runners, so I don't want to do that. Uh, and I didn't really have time. I mean, and when I had time, I wanted to be still for a minute. I mean, it took me forever to be able to turn in my final paper, and all it was taken was like 15 minutes to double check my format and
Wait a
everything.
minute. So we had a race and you had a final paper due for one of your college classes?
Yes.
Good gracious. How do you do it all, Miss Jones?
Not well.
That's not true. Everybody will tell you that you do it well.
They are lying to me, but I appreciate
I don't
it.
think
They're
people are
kind.
liars. People aren't liars.
Hmm. But yeah, it was definitely a lot. It had to be in by midnight. I think I finally got it done and turned in at like 9 o'clock. I mean, it had all been pieced together and worked on. It was
Well, it
good.
was
But
nice we had a space this year for the first time in race history. We had a space.
yes, yes, that was so good. For those that don't know, my sister and her significant
Whatever.
other finally moved out of my parents. And we'll be moving in
We're
there.
moving down to the farm, y'all.
So this has been a long time coming. So that's going to be a fun thing for the beginning of the year. But anyways, I went and got a bunch of stuff out of storage as I was getting coolers and stuff out, and had to move a bunch of stuff around. Moved the love seat out there, TV stand, living room table, set up cots, the whole thing. It was just nice to have a spot that was warm and inside, because usually we're just huddled over a buddy heater in the shed.
Yeah.
So to actually have a place to like go, and we had to finish making awards and little things like that. It was nice to do it in a heated indoor space and actually be able to sleep indoors rather than
Mm-hmm.
in a zero gravity chair or a cot in the shed.
Yeah.
It was really great to be on site and be able to like do that. So I think that contributed to some success there.
No, it was nice. It was pleasant.
Yeah, I was not sad about it.
No, not sad about it at all.
Mm-mm. So yeah, and I gotta say, I think this was our 6th year doing this, maybe 5th.
I think it's the sixth. Yeah, it's the sixth year.
And we've got some great memories from each year, but I really feel like this was my favorite year. Sunday morning, it is my favorite time after everything wraps up and we're doing those awards and seeing everybody come together and the people that had been out there grinding that whole second night. I mean, it's the first night for the 24 hours, but it is a trip for the 40 hours, especially the ones that get back out. And a lot of people took their nap and then got back up around, I'd say like 1 o'clock or so. It seemed like people got back out once the Midnight Riders had kind of started and breathed some new life into the course. But it was, I really had such a wonderful feeling. Every year is good, but just,
I don't know. That year that I got dog cussed while trying to do awards wasn't that great.
yeah, that kind of sucked dicks.
I'm less enthused about getting dog cussed as a race director while presenting awards.
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
but I was so pleasantly surprised. I was in the middle of the awards ceremony or presentation or giving away, and I think it should be a little bit fun. And so we're having some fun with it. And I was like, oh wow, like no one is dog cussing me right now. This is nice.
Yeah.
Like this is a good group of people. Like this is a solid group. And it was funny because the Tennessee Mile felt just different this year.
Mm-hmm.
It had a different energy about it. And I don't really know what it was. And it's not for better or worse. It was just like had this different feel. And I think a lot of people ran and banded together more this year than in years past. And I don't know if it's because we said, hey, you need to, and people are listening, or they just has this inherent camaraderie about it. There's a lot of good groups that came and had decided to be there as a group and kind of run together. And, a lot of people ran solo miles, but I think there was a lot more teaming up for larger portions of the race than in years past.
Yeah, and it really, I think it kept morale really high. And, I had so many people this year because we had a ton of first timers.
Oh my gosh.
Of first timers.
60% of the field overall was the first time, I think. Mm-hmm. Maybe even a little bit higher. It was a lot of people that had never run on the Murray Mile before.
And this was also our largest turnout, too. We had like over 160 runners across all divisions. It
didn't feel like that.
No.
It didn't feel like it was that many people.
Yeah. And so many people came up afterwards and were like, oh my God, the feeling out here, they were like the community. They were like, I love the no headphones. Everyone's talking to each other. Like it, and this is a testament to who people are and how they showed up, because they were talking to each other, talking to other runners, and they made people who had never stepped foot out there feel like they were part of the family just instantly and part of that community. And everyone lifting each other up. And, one thing that just kept playing over my head was like the ripple effect. Like you have no idea the ripples you make just being who you are and the people that you cross paths with. And, how just a sentence or two or some slight encouragement can completely change the trajectory of their whole race or their mindset or where they are. And just so many wonderful people out there. And yeah, that was the feedback from so many people. I was delighted, because most of the time people complain about not being able to use headphones or, we can't have music. And we don't allow crews to use, listen to music either. One, everyone's kind of crammed into a small space, and no one's music is as good as you think it is. We've touched on the Bluetooth speakers and the playlist, and people generally don't like your playlist.
Yeah, I think
like your playlist.
There's probably a little bit more leniency for crew music at Tennessee Mile than there is Mid-State. Mid-State's it's a hard no.
Yeah. But I think the crews just adopted it. And if you hear anything, it may be very, very low.
A little bit.
We did have one crew that had it kind of blaring. We had to.
Hey,
it was their first time out, and but I don't think Rob Zombie needs to be blaring when there's a 78-year-old man 3 feet from you. And it was like, this is why we can't have
That's nice ageist. No, that's ageist. He might be a big fan of Rob.
That guy was not.
You don't know his life.
He was not. I could see the look on his face. He was not. I think he probably took his hearing aid out. But No, and that's it. But it's great to like see people come in, and their runner was so wonderful, and they came all the way up from Louisiana, and that's the other thing. I love seeing just people come from all over. I'm always curious, how'd you hear about us, or how'd you find us? A lot of people, it's a documentary or social media. I think a couple people, there was something that came up on like the ultra sign up, or no, the ultra running magazine, something where it says like upcoming races. But it just, this year was really, really special to me. I also saw a lot of PRs. Amy freaking killed it at
A lot of
66 miles out
consistency,
there.
and Amy was super super consistent, and I think maybe that shines a light on what that vibe, that feeling of the race was.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a great example of it because it was really consistent, and runners were very consistent this year. And it's
Mm-hmm.
easier to see that in the 40 and 24,
Mm-hmm.
to see that consistency. It was a very consistent effort amongst those individuals.
Yeah.
And I think that consistency gave people a lot of success
Yeah.
and gave them a lot of what they were looking for. And I always look to see those guys that have been out to the Murder Mile, Raymond State, Run Tennessee Mile, like put one together,
Mm-hmm.
because I know that they're out there to put a race together and put one, a performance and an effort that they can be happy with at the end of the day. And I was so grateful and so proud of them for them to do that.
Yeah.
Whether the miles were more or less, that consistency across the 40 hours, the 24 hours really shined through.
Brian Baker getting 104 miles.
Bro!
Oh, man. And them coming all the way from Colorado.
Colorado.
Wow. Gosh, and Doug's group was great. All the Michigan guys.
Michiganders.
Yeah. It was, just this year was so special. And every year's got its own specialness about it. But this year was just, people were out there just doing. Steve Panzik's group, all the New York guys were awesome. They did the 12-hour.
Knuckleheads.
Oh, love them. Just so much great energy. Ellie smashed it in like the 12 hours. She was super strong. That was her first time out there.
Yeah.
And that was the other thing.
Great race in the 12-hour. Fantastic race.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys, they're just awesome.
Mm-hmm. It's it's just not an easy course, and to see people come out there and put up numbers and stay in a good space and working together and joking and laughing, because it's real easy to be miserable out there. Like you can get your head to a place where you don't want to do it.
Oh, we had one guy run 4 loops.
Yeah.
Done.
And that's okay.
That's all right.
This is the first year we did the 3-hour, and I was really surprised with the people that were in there and out there moving. And I'm not trying to sound ageist or any sort of thing. I was very surprised at how many people we had over 60 that ran in the 3-hour. Yeah. People were checking in, and then I started seeing, and these were kind of like week up sign up, so I had not paid as much attention. I just kept seeing the 3 hours to get people in it, and I was like, oh, like over 60. We had multiple participants, which is just not typical for one of our races out there. I loved it. I thought it was great, and they did awesome. They were all like moving in the 3-hour, and I just want to be like, what are y'all, like a group? Like, are you a running group and then sign up for this?
Yeah, silver sneakers out there.
Yeah,
with the Y.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. Like, it really delighted me. And I couldn't like say that. I couldn't be like, hey guys, thanks for coming out. This age group here just tickles me pink.
That's some applesauce and banana pudding.
I didn't see it coming until I was doing check-in, and then I was like, oh shit.
We should put prune juice in one of those jugs.
God, I mean, oh yeah. I was like, Becca, don't say anything out loud. Because I didn't know how I could say it and not sound like a jerk. I feel like a jerk saying it right now, and I'm not. I'm just really excited and impressed. But sometimes I can't convey that, especially when I'm present. So I just choose to shut the fuck up.
All right.
Yeah.
How about Phil?
Oh my God.
Phil,
Tactical Phil.
Tactical Phil rucking the 24, which he didn't run 24 hours because he had family stuff going on. But how about his son showing up and knocking out a 5K in cowboy boots?
I know.
That's course record, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's like a toddler. Like this
Oh,
is pre-K age.
Yeah.
Pre-K. And in boots.
He hasn't figured out all his letters, which I got to be honest is probably not a distinguishing category of all of our runners. There's some out there that
this kid still picks his nose and his butt. Doesn't know the difference.
No.
Like, yeah.
But just and it's that sort of thing, and that's the a lot of the joy and the beauty of some of the things like not having music and whatever is and the 1 mile loop is your family can come and see you and participate, and that's the joy in it all.
Yeah. I really, really love that.
That was fantastic.
I love, we had several kids for the kids 5K. All had ran before. That was super awesome to see them back. Like, I think
Centennial High School's cross country team is just in for it. Like they're showing up for the 5Ks. Like
again, mid-state special. It's nothing against mid-state. It's a big part of what gets people out. They're totally different things.
Here's the thing: is I don't think mid-state or Tennessee Mile are special. I think it's the people that show up that are special.
Yes,
it's that group, and what you see at Tennessee Mile is a lot more of that group, a lot more relaxedness in that group. It's not as stressful as mid-state. It isn't as relentless as mid-state.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. We actually get to like talk to people and connect with people and hang out. And the fire pit. Listen, that is, I have said it. It is the purchase that has brought me the most joy recently. I was very excited about that deal. Like $35.
And it seemed like a really big fire pit.
It did.
When we put it together. And I was like, oh, this is a big fire pit. But it was genuinely perfect because you got a really warm fire in the middle and the ring was not melting your shoes hot.
Yeah.
Like, so that was fantastic. You could sit close enough to it.
Yeah. It was warm. It was great.
Sometimes a little too warm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gabe, for all the firewood.
Oh, gosh.
Showed up with a half pallet of firewood.
Yeah. And thanks to everyone else who brought firewood, too. I mean, there were people rolling up that brought like a couple of rigs. So thank you. Really, really do appreciate that because we would have burned through what we had chopped pretty quick. I mean, I kept that fire going from Friday night all the way to Sunday morning. Yeah. Started it with some Vaseline and a roll of toilet paper. Me, Forrest, and Jennifer were kind of struggling to get it going, and Jennifer was like, I think I saw some Vaseline.
There was a cardboard box and
there was, and I had a couple fire
there.
And there was, and fire started. It just like wouldn't catch enough, so like it just kind of kept puttering out. So she said, I think there's some Vaseline in there, and I grabbed a roll of toilet paper and slathered the roll of toilet paper and Vaseline and put it there, and it was a giant fire starter. It was great. It's a toilet paper fire. It worked. Yeah, just the cardboard kept burning too quickly to like get the tinder catch. Anyways, listen, you left me in charge. And it's just going to get janky. It's going to get done, but it's not going to be pretty. It's going to happen, but it's going to be a process. I'm just not that intentional or patient. So we were talking about throwing diesel in there. We're soaking the toilet paper in diesel. But Vaseline worked just well. Glad we had a jar sitting around.
All right.
Yeah. Anyways, was very excited. And I felt like that was like a really nice vibe too. And the runners coming over in between and just getting to actually like hang out and talk to everyone was really, really enjoyable this year.
I spent a lot of time around that fire pit, and I usually avoid our fire pits.
I know. Yeah.
One, because the smoke really bothers me.
Mm-hmm. And was there a two, or you?
That's
just
the main
paused?
reason. The smoke bothers me. They've been small, so you got to kind of call around them. It's
Yeah. You can comfortably get like 4 people around the fire, so we've passed.
Yeah,
But this, you could be like 8 deep around it. It was
it was really
great.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh, are you tired? Are you a tired person? Are you doing a yawny yawn?
Yeah, sometimes I yawn.
Yeah. You got any big takeaways from the weekend, or anything you want to touch on? You're such a great storyteller.
I don't have a lot of stories from the weekend. Yeah, it was. I'm really proud of the people that showed up, the performances, and how people managed their race and went through it. Um, that's really good to see that community and see people progress and develop and lean into things. Um, I started the race with, kind of asking why people were there in jest, but it's such an important question because you show up and you know why you're doing something. And then when it gets hard, you forget why you're doing something and you start thinking of reasons to stop doing it and ask yourself why you're still doing it. And a lot of times those answers are liars and um, they're not founded in the truth that you need to remind yourself of or the truth that you need to hear. And at the same time, there's a lot of good reasons to stop doing things.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've been inundated with this perception or perspective that you have to finish what you start and you have to just do things for the sake of them being hard. And that can be as equally dumb. Like, not for nothing. Like, if you're injured, you can't keep going.
Yeah.
Like, I thought I was gonna have to tie somebody to a chair. You know what I mean? But it's part of that. Like, oh, I can keep going. I need to keep doing it. No, you don't. You need to stop. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's okay.
yeah, it's okay. It's all about why are you here? Why did you sign up? Why are you here?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you doing the thing you're doing? And you can still get the takeaways and the feelings and if you're here for fellowship and to enjoy it and to be around your friends and support them doing things, you can still do all of those things, not running and injuring yourself.
Yeah.
If you're there to just experience running through the night and being cold and miserable and challenging yourself, you can do all those things. You don't essentially have to keep doing it. It doesn't make you less of an individual if you don't quote unquote finish what you start.
Yeah.
Because you're not done yet. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you're not running anymore. Like, you're not your race isn't going on anymore, but you're not done developing and growing into the person that you want to be.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't happen in a weekend.
No.
So it's all about reminding yourself why you're doing the things you're doing, if those are good reasons to do them, and keep leaning in when you get the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
Like, if your wife and 5 kids shows up and you have a beautiful family and it's time to celebrate Christmas weekend because you work 60 hours a week and you need to go, then that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Like, you need to go.
Yeah.
Like, that's the better reason. Like, if it's in the middle of the night and there's nothing mechanically wrong with you and you're just tired and grumpy because the race isn't quite going the way you want it to go, you probably need to lean in a little bit.
Yeah.
And see what you have left. And my favorite part of Tennessee Mile is genuinely watching people surprise themselves in the last hour and a half of that race.
Mm-hmm.
And just year after year after year, you get race reports and you watch people. I watch it unfold. If people are running faster, 23 hours in, 11 hours in, 39 hours in, 39 and a half hours in,
Yeah.
then they've ran the whole race.
Yeah.
And seeing that's why you have to keep going in the middle of the night. That's why you have to stick around when it's dark and cold and miserable so that you can see that in yourself.
Yeah. That last hour and a half is just so magical. It really truly is. And I love that, we have those 40, 24, and 8 hours all finished at the same time because you have several people out there all going through that same thing. And, I went out there and did that last loop with Amy, and like people were talking to each other and pushing each other and still working together to get it in. And, it, oh, it just delights my soul to see that. Like, what a great place to be. What a wonderful experience. It's so, I don't know, it just fills my cup so much. to see that. Like it really is. And it just so many people, and it's like even the people that don't want to, and like
Yeah.
you see people slow down sometimes. You're like, I don't want to have to do another one, and then they get goaded into doing it and going for it, and listening to everybody sit around and talk as we are counting things and working on those tallies. And
I think I only screwed up one award this year.
that's good. You do always screw up.
I'm gonna screw it up.
Oh.
Every time I'm gonna screw one up. Okay. And I had a panic attack last night because I was reading some race reports.
Yeah.
And I was reading one. It's like, and then I saw like another one. I'm like, oh, well, that's more loops. Oh, like that. And then I read like the next slide's like the correction with the loops they'd done. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. I thought I was gonna have to call some people and be like, hey, remember when I gave you that award?
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But it all worked out.
Yeah, it did. We had a lot of ties this year.
Oh, new rule alert.
Oh
New rule alert for the Tennessee Mile. And I'm going to preface this. This was workshopped while the race was going on.
Around the fire.
Around the fire. Another benefit of having a fire.
Yep.
And having trusted counsel.
Yep.
Which I got to be honest, I was making this call. This is what was going to happen, regardless of other people's opinions. I don't get to make a lot of decisions around the race or in life in general, but I was making this.
You're welcome.
I've got like a one coupon a year, every 2 or 3 years, where I get to actually make a decision. And I was using all my chips I'd saved up to make this decision.
Mm-hmm.
In the years past, there's a very important reason we've done it this way. We have given the tiebreaker to the individual who runs their last loop the fastest. Okay? So if you finish with 10 loops for second or third or fourth place, we have given that position to the individual that runs their 10th loop the fastest of those people that are on the same loop. So Becca Jones and I are both out there and we both run 10 loops, and she runs that last loop in 21 and a half minutes, and I run my loop in 18 and a half minutes. I win, because we want to encourage people to continue to run. Mm-hmm. We don't want people to let off the gas if there's time to do another loop.
Yeah.
So that's why we've structured it that way. And it's been very difficult. It's been very fun at times to see people what they have left, particularly in the 40 and 24. It's a little easier, but the 12 and 6 hour divisions have been a lot harder to manage, because we've had more people running those divisions. We've had more ties in those divisions, and it's because there's so much running going on, it has been hard to manage.
Yeah, we end up with a lot of people tied for that, and people don't read the rules or don't do whatever, and I mean that's how you end up getting cussed out that year. But every year,
no, that is not how I ended up getting cussed out that year. I ended up getting cussed out that year because some people are just freaking toxic, horrible people.
That's true,
and they want to blame other people for their own inabilities or mistakes.
Yeah, well, that's also didn't read the rules.
It ain't nothing that I did.
No, but I'm saying that people don't read the rules and then don't have the information or the numbers, and it's like it doesn't matter how much time you left when you got back. And the reason we have that rule is because it lends itself to the person who's willing to stay out there and grind.
Yeah, that was the point.
Like, fast people finish a race and either go home or whatever. Like that's usually how that works. But someone who is willing to keep going and give it all they got on that last one can beat someone that they would never beat in an actual flat out race.
It's the willingness to endure and keep going.
Yes.
So I think it was the first race was the 3 hour, I think is what we came down to. And this is when the decision was made. We had like a 4-way tie for like second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Which and this is the other portion of it. As we have a shorter race, there are going to be more ties across the board. So from now on and henceforth shall ever be, when we have a tie at Tennessee Mile, it will immediately go to a runoff.
I think we could save that for
Nope.
the 40 and 24.
Nope. No.
I think
I
those are
don't care.
fine.
Nope. 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 It
We'll
is
discuss
even
this.
across the board. This is the discussion. The discussion is over. We have had the discussion. We have made the decision. We will not waver across the board. Top down. And here's the thing. And here's why we shouldn't save it for the 40 and 24. Those guys are freaking getting it at the end of the race. They are getting it. Mm-hmm. So they have it in them. Immediate runoff. Whatever positions are tied will line up
for one more
loop.
I mean,
and the order in which they finish will be the finishing order. Now, if you're in first place and you're 6 loops up on somebody, obviously you don't have to run.
Yeah.
If you're a loop up on somebody else, you don't have to run. But if we got 4 people tied for 10 loops, you're running.
I like it.
No, whichever division it is, you're going to run it off. And if you don't want to run it off, that's fine. You concede your loop. Now, these other people have an extra loop. They have 1 more loop than you do.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, I think it'll make for some entertainment. People are not going to like it.
People are not. You know what? Some people are going to. And it was so funny because it was in the 3 hour. We had like 4 guys up there. And we were trying to verify times, and we eventually got it verified off their watches. And, this one's faster than this one. This guy's like, I don't have it. I'm like, all right, well, you're
out.
Kind of out of the conversation right now. And Jeremy, the guy that won the 3 hours, like, run it, run, you pussies.
Yeah, he was ready.
Yeah, well, he had destroyed the 3 hour race.
He did 13 loops out there.
He was more than happy to go those guys in to run another loop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Important to note, if that tiebreaker, if that final loop meets into that position above category, like if we have 3 guys running 10 loops and second place has an 11th loop, they will not jeopardize second place's finish. No. Like if that becomes a tie, well, no, I'm in second. No. We're running for third place here.
Yeah.
We're running for second place here. It's whatever that is.
Yeah.
We're not going to go, oh, well, now you've tied for first. Now we're not doing any of that.
No.
It's just a runoff for the positions that are tied.
Yeah. This is a loop that basically doesn't count towards your final total.
It does not.
It just counts towards where you finish.
Right.
That's it.
So that'll be fun.
Oh, they ain't ready. Some people might be.
Some people will be excited about it. Some people are really willing to run, and some people will not.
Well, I think Dylan and Doug, they tied for second and third in the 40 hour or whatever. Like they tied, and immediately Doug was like, Dylan, you can have second. Like they weren't even gonna.
And Doug was turning it up on the last loop. Dylan, just the eye test says Dylan ran that last loop faster. Dylan was moving out there.
Yeah,
he got up from a nap.
Yeah,
D money.
Yeah, so it was man, yeah, it's gonna make for some interesting.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, and it's I do like the fastest last loop. I mean, I do because it does lend itself to
and now we will know. Now it's still the same. It's still the fastest last loop.
Yeah, it is.
It just puts it in a showdown where everybody can see it.
Yeah, it's not who gets it first. So it kind of makes it like, do you push? Do you wait? And, we tell people, like, you can see everyone else's clips.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is you can, but you also can't. Like, if you're running, you don't have time to figure out whose bib is where and, and count them up and do all that. You
can look who's out there. You can look around and
I think
out
it's harder to figure it out than it is not.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, for sure. I was really excited about all the having food throughout. Usually we do a Christmas dinner, but Joshua Brandt.
This is a food throughout's better system.
Yeah. Stepped up and
JB.
Yeah, dude, he's such a G. Love him so much. Like, what a wonderful guy. Love his support and being there. And I think it was nice to have stuff throughout. Usually we just do the Christmas dinner and have like a big thing for that. And he had sponsored that last year, and we make a bunch of pulled pork and sides and things, and did breakfast last year. The breakfast is good afterwards. I think that's nice. Everyone can sit around and eat something while we're trying to count and make sure we don't screw things up and get it all together. So yeah, that was a game changer for sure. And you getting all that stuff cooked up beforehand was clutch too. Yeah, usually it's just some broth and ramen, and we'll throw something in there, but it was good. I think it kept morale up. People in there eating pastas and all sorts of little fun things,
Yeah,
sausage
well, and
taquitos, pizza rolls.
I had somebody bring vegan gluten-free tomato bisque soup too. That was a big
Yeah.
hit.
Oh yeah, people love that.
Yeah,
That
if
was
you want to
nice.
bring a hot soup out to Tennessee Mile, we'll throw it in a crock pot for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, we're
People
not going
love
to turn
it.
that down.
Yeah. Yeah, I
The
think
pie, somebody brought a giant pumpkin pie.
yeah, Mary Montgomery brought it
That
in.
disappeared quickly.
Oh, the people were loving the pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
So and that's cool. I love hearing that stuff because that gives me ideas of stuff that we can throw out for food wise too. Because I try to avoid doing like cookies and stuff like
Yep.
that, like stuff that you can bring with you that you would like. I try to avoid just because you can pick that up at Kroger. I want to have stuff that's warm or that you don't necessarily bring with you. So that was good to get some feedback on that for sure.
You didn't really make anything I could eat.
I know. I felt really bad. But I had you in mind when I did something or made something. Oh, the hash brown casserole.
I made the hash brown casserole.
Yeah, but I got the stuff to make it and I made sure that the soup was gluten free. So that in case you wanted to have some, you could have some. But I had your brain, had you on the brain.
It's so nice to hear when you think about me.
Yeah. And same with the breakfast casserole. That was all gluten free.
Yeah.
Because they had the gluten free cream of mushroom soup in it.
It's the only thing I ate all weekend.
Yeah.
I had a protein bar for dinner on Saturday.
But we really do appreciate his support in that. I mean, it makes a ton of difference in the morale for the runners and being able to have that. So
that it does.
Yeah. Well, you look like you're about to fart or something. Face is like.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. It was like a weird look. Poot. Maybe.
What is wrong with you?
What is right with me is a shorter list. Especially this week. This past week.
Yeah.
7-day stretch. So, well, now we've got Mid-State Mile registration's going to open soon. Hoping we'll see a Chad Wright and Harvey Lewis showdown. Harvey's really wanting to run against Chad. So
now, who is Chad? Chad Wright and Harvey Lewis. These for like, who are these people? I never heard of them.
You're much better explaining things than me. Why are you gonna ask me? You don't.
Listen, we're gonna enter into open registration for Mid-State Mile, the big dance, the show, the spectacle that is Mid-State. And Harvey Lewis, some of you may have known,
one of the best ultra runners in the world,
quite possibly one of the best, if not the best ultra runner in the world, has come and run the Tennessee Mile, and we've gotten to know him a bit. Miss Jones specifically, Badwater and some other events, and so Mid-State has definitely been on his radar for a while. He's got some cross-continental commitments in the summers, but he really wants to make it happen this year. And Chad is Mid-State canon. Mm-hmm. He's a Mid-State legend, winning the first 2 years and coming out in the battles he's been through, and he's not been back, but I think he's always wanted to come back and run.
Yeah, every year he messages us.
Every year post-race, he's like, I wish I could have been there. I want to come run it. And so he's expressed interest in running in 2026, and Harvey's expressed interest in running in 2026, and Harvey wants to run with Chad, run against Chad. And I think it's an even battle. I genuinely do. And you look at Harvey's resume and how many days that man can run is quite extensive and quite impressive. But this course is a neutralizer, and I think it very well could be an equalizer between Harvey's longevity or ability to run for days on end and Chad's also ability to run for days on end and grind it out in a tougher arena, on a tougher course that has more challenge to it. So it'd be great to see him out there. It'd be great to see some guys, some legends go head to head. Hopefully we can make that happen. We're willing to play host, to whoever wants to show up and throw down.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen. We just got to get the old bull to answer the call.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to start posting some social media stuff.
So there's vicious rumors going around that we're starting.
Yeah. How about that?
The old bull in Harvey Lewis on the Murder Mile in 2026, y'all.
Yeah.
Love to see it happen.
Yeah. And Harvey was talking to me about that at Badwater like 2 or 3 years ago. I mean, hey, think we can do it? Think we can get him out there? Think he'd be intrigued? I said, yeah. Every year. And last year he was going to show up, but they couldn't get a farm sitter, so.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It'll be interesting. I'm really excited, too, to see registration kick off. You know, last year for Mid-State, it was about 60% of the field who had ran Mid-State before. And, you know, Tennessee Mile and Income Last Man Standing, I'm going to put where Income does move you up in that selection process because they're awesome and that course is hard. And I would love to see some more people come from Idaho back out here. And, you know, seeing people who have, I'm just saying more people are going to be able to get into Mid-State and move up on that list. You know, I think it's going to shrink the amount of spaces for first timers for sure, or never done anything.
That's okay. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a bummer, but also like
be patient.
Yep.
Keep showing up.
And we tell you, get out here, run Tennessee Mile.
Come out, run Tennessee Mile.
You know, if you're on the other side of the country, there's Income. Like, yeah. You know,
go run Income.
Yeah, and Jen and Nate are just awesome, and their farm is so adorable, and they really embody, you know, kind of our mission, what we set out to do with that. So I love that. They're great. So can't wait. January 1st at noon, and we have Frosty Fireman coming up. So join us for that. That's the first Saturday in January. I think it's January 3rd this year. Great little New Year's tradition. Oh, yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, it's open. We're going to have that race. Snaketail is open. So, yeah, Big Al's. We got Big Al's coming up. Well, that's in April, but yeah, go check out, see what all we got on there. It'll be
yeah, I might have to look that up.
John's gonna have to see what's coming up for us.
See what's happening there. That'll be fun.
Well, Frosty Fireman isn't really for us. We it's for the fire department, the Nashville Firefighters Association, and that particular that nonprofit supports firemen's families who are injured or lost in the line of duty. They do incredible work. So everything goes directly for them. We play host and help facilitate it, but Paul and them are great. Really, truly grateful for the men and women that put their lives on the line for us. So it's the least we can do to say thank you.
And never let it be said we didn't do the least we could.
Hosting a race is still a lot of work. So it's work, but it's good. It's for a good cause. And Snaketail benefits the Swan Trust Conservation. So, yeah. Anyways, saving land, saving our green spaces, and saying thank you to our men and women who risked their lives.
Yep.
Yeah, John's like, oh, God. So much more stuff coming up that you just like forget happens. Yeah. This is your life, baby. Woohoo! It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I told you when we met, I was going to build my life around ultra running. Maybe, and you know what? Maybe you'll have this weekend to yourself. I'll go to Beast of the East.
No, it's not happening.
You don't want to go with me?
I'm not engaging in the fantasy in which you think you're going to North Carolina this weekend.
There's still hope. I mean,
I know. I understand.
I wish today was Monday.
That you have delusions, and you're lying to yourself because you're fighting the tired. And you think that if you're telling yourself you're going to run 100 miles this weekend, it means that you're not tired. This is an anti-tired conspiracy.
I don't get tired.
I know. I know. All right. Well,
Yep.
I think that'll do it.
Yeah, I should probably get back to working on time and adding participants last minute stuff and putting together that post race email and screwing up some results and getting emails about correcting those.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, I can't wait.
All
And then,
right.
yeah, go out to the farm and take down some tents. Anything else?
Nah,
All right, I'll let you wrap it up.
that'll do. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming out to Tennessee Mile this year. Yeah, you're the reason we do it. So
Yeah.
we appreciate y'all. See you next time. Bye.
Yeah.